I'm a block boy and block boys do block things. I'm a block boy and block boys do block things. I'm a block boy and block boys do block things. Once you in it, then you in it, and there's no stop.
Welcome to BlockBoy SportsTalk. I am your host, Marco.
And I'm the co-host, your man Victorious, the winner, aka the Vxe MC. How y'all doing out there today? You know how we doing it? We about to do a recap a little bit of this weekend's football extravaganza live from Washington, D.C. This is how we doing. Talk to me.
Well, the first thing I gotta bring it back to you, man. How about them Cowboys, man?
I'm gonna keep it real low. You know what I mean? We have a quarterback that is injured. I say we because I'm a Cowboy fan. Let me let that be known.
That's why I had to surprise him with that when he thought we
But-
was gonna go right into the recap.
But you know, I mean, they put on a great show this weekend. They took care of business. The Washington Commanders came to town and got sent back home with their tail between their legs. And it's kind of ironic because, you know, injury, Dak Prescott first week, a lot of people thought that the season was pretty much tanked. And unbelievably, Cooper Rush has came in and played an exceptional role as quarterback. And it should be a quarterback controversy. Don't nobody want to talk about it because Dak making all the money. But right now, he's playing very effective, straight feet football, running the ball. Dan Quinn's defense is playing phenomenal. Hey.
And anybody who's seen the last podcast, I specifically did not let X3 even go into that Dallas Cowboy because that would have been disrespectful to Vxe.
All good.
Because he's a big Cowboy fan. So we definitely gonna recap last night, Monday Night Football.
Ooh.
Monday Night Football.
Ooh, yeah, we can
The
go right
Rams, the Super Bowl
champions,
favorites.
Maybe it's a layover. Maybe it's a few things. They having a little bit of trouble with their offensive line.
No. I've always been about against their quarterback. This trade, they was a C- for a C-. And yesterday, last Monday night, he showed that he's a C- quarterback.
Well, let's be honest. He can't protect himself. Okay, so what happened was their line was like butter, and San Francisco was a hot knife, and they went straight through it. And that's pretty much what it was. They got a great safety back there, Tua Funga. He's he trained with Palomalu, and he's cutting that same mold. He's an unbelievable safety. They got a lot of different weapons on their defensive side.
I definitely hear you on that.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, we got to keep it clear because also San Francisco's dealing with a few problems with it. Like I said, the offensive line got dismantled. Kudos to San Francisco. They play a great scheme. And those division games, by the way, and remember, division games are always hard. Those division games, by the way, they're tough. You know,
it was a division type of week. Everybody was looking like they was playing mainly the even division and like division rivalries.
Yeah.
But I'm still sticking to my guns. It showed he was a C- quarterback. He had to target Cooper Kupp 20 times.
Well, that's what he do.
And they got two with that. What happened with the interception? You know you're going to him. He ran that like a book. You know what I'm saying? He missed a lot of throws besides that. To me, he couldn't score in the red zone. He's a C- quarterback. He don't have the legs. He's not a Josh. He's not a Lamar. He's not a Mahomes.
Right.
He's not none of them.
Nope.
He's a C- quarterback, and it really showed last night. And the defense came to play. Debo. And they named him properly from birth. I don't know how they did that. Yeah, Debo. But Debo definitely did show why he
name is Debo.
He should write his own check.
Yeah, Debo. He's a monster.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they should pay him for different positions.
The best thing happened to San Francisco 49ers, unfortunately, was Trey Lance got hurt. I mean, that's just when they were playing Trey Lance, in my opinion, I was like, okay, I ain't got to worry about the Niners. As soon as he went down, I said, oh, damn. Now Garoppolo coming in there, and he know how to play. All Garoppolo do is get wins. Hey, look at his track record. That's all he does.
He's not to manage the game. I mean, he's not the greatest. He's not the worst. He knows how to manage the game. And that's what you need in that type of position. You don't
I just stated that about Cooper Rush. Same thing. Game management. Don't make mistakes. Play smart and have good defense. That'll go a long way.
It's like, in my opinion, if the Lakers had Chris Paul, You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, man.
but anyway, that's a whole different subject right there, man. But I mean, improving just positional players, not all-stars. And they thought the quarterback from the Rams could do the same thing. He was average, but I done forgot his name. That's how bad he played.
Yeah. Matt Stafford. My man like to call him Pat the Stafford because he would pad his stats a lot and wasn't really that good of a quarterback. But hey, man, he got himself a ring, and right about now, I hope he holds on and polishes it.
Yeah, he might as well name one of his future kids Aaron Donald Stafford, but because of that, you know, his fame. But as most know, what was the final score? Ran
24-9, right? Yeah. So
as you said, man, Pat Stafford.
Yeah. Because he pads a lot of stats. You know what I mean? Matthew Stafford pads a lot of stats, but you know that whole NFC West is going to be tough. Denver Broncos,
man. Right now we got some issues. Melvin Gordon, he done got fired from fantasy league team. I'm not just even capping. I'm gonna say, I dropped it from my fantasy league team.
And Williams hurt?
Williams is hurt.
Williams
is out for the season. Achilles.
Mm-hmm.
The Broncos,
I think it's an MCL and ACL.
Yeah, MCL, ACL.
Yes.
He's out for the season,
mm-hmm.
and I guess we're gonna be relying on. They gonna have to probably give Melvin another shot. Honestly.
Well, I think he's a formidable back though. Y'all will be okay, except for I need to see a little bit more from Russ, man. You know, y'all play the Raiders.
Yeah,
and
but that's like the Redskins and Cowboys, and a lot of people. I wasn't going in that game like, hey, we about to beat this shit up. Nah, I wasn't. I know what it is, and we played a good game. The turnaround of that game was that fumble. We was headed going down, and that just took all the momentum. And my man got hurt, and it was over after that. I didn't even watch the rest of the game, to be honest with you. But I knew what it was. But yeah. I stand as a fan.
Right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Look. So you got that's the NFC West. You got an NFC North. Now who's in the North right now? We see the Packers and Chicago Bears, and you got the Bears, the Packers. And who else is in the NFC North?
That's doing something?
Yeah. I mean, the Packers got they win. They Bill Belichick came in and put up a hell of a fight with a backup quarterback.
Yeah, but Ernst still got it done. Well, Bill Belichick been getting it done with nobodies for years. That's
but you know, and A-Rod ended up pulling that one off. It was a tough game. I act like nobody wanted to win that game. Actually, it's kind of wild.
It's definitely been some tough games out here, like the Buffalo and
in Miami,
Buffalo and Baltimore,
and the Ravens.
Buffalo
oh my God! What a game!
The upsets of the.
Well, that wasn't an upset.
I mean, the
Bills were favored to win the game. I mean,
the upset against the clock, man. The upset
poor
that was Atlanta.
Poor coaching.
Atlanta versus Tom Brady type.
The point.
That was Atlanta. Like, how did that come back? Everybody had Atlanta.
No, you know, take the points. Take the points when you win. That's the one thing that didn't happen up there. And the Bills were able to capitalize in that scenario. You can't play around with a wounded animal. Yeah. And the Bills were hungry. They needed another win after their debacle that they had in the previous week.
Well, I got the Bills going all the way.
A lot of people, they are favored to go all the way. But guess what? Hey, man, there's a guy named Pat, last name Mahomes. And my goodness.
He's nice. But since the loss of Tyreek Hill, that's it, man. I don't see the same sandwich.
Oh my goodness, you got to be
I don't see the same sandwich, man. I don't know if it's missing some lettuce.
Hey, listen.
I don't see the same sandwich.
You know they put up 40 points.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. They put up 40 points, and they demolished the Buccaneers in Tom Brady this week. The score didn't even.
So what happened the week before
that? They actually. They had a bump in the road, and that was once again, coaching debacles. They had a chance to put points on the board, let a wounded animal hang around, and it came back and bite
but
him.
that's Mahomes, though.
The sign of a good team is being able to know when you take those losses, come right back the next week, and you're hungry. That's why the Bills won this week. That's why the Raiders won this week. That's why I'm trying to tell you. Teams that want, they get hit on the chin if they know how to go back when they're hungry.
I don't think Kansas City going this year, man. I really don't.
I didn't say they were going. I'm saying that's the AFC. And they're gonna have to fight.
The big dog.
They're gonna have to go through each other. Bills, they're gonna meet before somebody ain't going to the Super Bowl. You know what I mean?
I beg to differ. I'm seeing different. Watch what I tell you. You know I can quote this. Mm-hmm. Kansas City gonna wind up 9-7. What is this? Yeah, watch.
No.
Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you.
No.
Watch what I tell you.
No way.
Watch what I tell you.
No, listen. I guarantee they win it.
You guarantee?
I guarantee.
Yeah, cuss me out in the
Charles
comments.
Barkley style. That Kansas City.
Cuss me out in the comments below.
Barring no injury.
All right. See, I ain't gonna say all that.
Barring no injury, you gotta do it because injury plays a part. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it does play its part, but
barring no injury, they're gonna win at least 11, 12 games.
Do you see how tight it is this year? How many teams
they'll
are
win.
2-2?
Kansas City will win 11, 12.
How many teams are 2-2? It's tighter than ever. This year's gonna be different.
Oh yeah, no, it's
ain't
tough.
gonna be no running off, no 6-0, and no. Miami was looking good, man.
Wait a minute.
Like you said, barring the injury, whole different team.
just in. There's a team out of Philadelphia that has not taken a loss this year.
No, that's my upper favorite.
They go by the name of the Eagles.
That's definitely my upper favorite for the Eagles. That's why I said Philadelphia
They have not lost a game this year.
And then the NFC East.
However, the level of competition that they have faced has not been particularly fantastic. I want to see
in the NFC East, so they're going to see all of them
weaker teams. They were, but. They might go
lose 2 games.
They beat Jacksonville, which we know that Jacksonville has notoriously been known not to be great over the last 20 years.
No, they got a nice defense this year, though.
I said notoriously not known to be great.
Yeah.
They beat the Commanders. And who else did they beat? Exactly. Right. So. We're going to see how the Eagles look going down, coming up with some more fierce competition and coming up in the next few weeks and see what they look like. I think that Cowboy-Eagles game is brewing up to be a really big game.
It's going to be important. If Dak is back, we'll see what happens. Dak is back, we'll see what happens. Well, also coming up is what, the preseason, the season just started for basketball?
Oh, yeah. We do got the basketball just started, preseason. A lot of faces on a lot of different places this year. Rudy Gobert's out there with the Timberwolves. You know what I mean? Pat Beverly is with the Lakers. So, it's a few different things going on, man. Wow. It's going to be a great season, man. I'm really interested. Do we make predictions now for our basketball? What do we do? Should we do that or should we wait?
We could. I would prefer to wait. But I will recap a little bit of what I've seen. I mean, Russell Westbrook looked good, honestly, on that. I don't know if preseason was it. I mean, he did look good.
I don't really, you know what?
I ain't gonna judge that. I don't like him at all.
I'm gonna tell you what
I like that, but I don't like the Lakers.
During preseason, what I like to see is some of those young guys and a few people that you don't know that were playing in the G League and are rookies. That's what I look at in preseason. The vets. Yeah. So I think that it's going to be tough out west again. Golden State Warriors going to be tough again. They are coming back with the boy Wiseman.
Yeah.
He's going to be tough as nails. I like to see Dame Lillard out there in Portland come back healthy, see what he do. Zion, when you talk about players coming off surgery and so on. And, of course, the great Kawhi Leonard with the Clippers. Woo! It's going to be an epic season, man. Epic.
And coming out the East, everybody's looking at Durant, Kyrie.
Boston and the Nets.
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And as I was stating, like Boston has a serious arsenal, as they just showed a little bit in preseason versus Charlotte. Ball was doing what he could do. but Charlotte shows how undermanned they are. It's like with their weaponry, it's like
Ben Simmons has returned as well. How can we not
returned.
speak on that? He ain't played in almost 500 days, and he came back. And he came out there, you know, danced around, had 6 points, 5 assists, some shit. But he you know, let's see how that gels as well up there with the Nets, because having a 6'10" point guard is something else.
It's going to be definitely entertaining to say the least out the East.
Oh, no question.
Coming up. So
watch out for the Wizards. They gonna be tough.
The Wizards gonna be
they
tough.
gonna be tough. Bill, Kuzma, they gonna be tough. Uber, I'm about to say Uber. I'm sorry. Rui Hachimura. Yeah, the young fella from Japan. He's coming along real well.
Well, shout out to the whole team, fans, man.
Oh yeah. No
leaving
question.
the Wizards. Get your season tickets while they still low, if you believe. They're gonna go up like that, and you think they're gonna make a playoff run?
Man, listen. Of course, not to beat a dead horse, we talk about sports. Injuries are always a factor. So if one or two teams fall short with injury and you have managed to stay healthy, you got a great shot. But even without injury, I think the Wizards are going to be a 43-win team.
Anything can happen.
Something like that.
Anything can happen.
That's what I'm
Shout out to the Wizards and the Wizard fans.
Oh yeah, no question.
This year, I'm
Chicago Bulls gonna be tough out there. Zach LaVine and that whole crew, they got a big. They regrouping. Hopefully, Alonzo Ball can get healthy, because he hasn't been able to get out there. If he can get healthy, we can see how that play out as well.
Yeah. And then I'm expecting straight Brooklyn. I'm gonna be watching mainly those type of games, Celtic games that's gonna be really entertaining.
Hold on, must see TV.
Must see TV.
John Morant.
Oh yeah,
Memphis Grizzlies, baby.
That's for sure.
Must see TV.
That's entertainment.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
That's definitely how you should play basketball at the highest level.
Oh yeah, no question.
So what's going on right now in baseball? That's definitely.
Oh wow, right now. So you know Aaron Judge. Shout out Aaron Judge. The Bronx Bombers, Yankees. They on their way to the final, to the playoffs. Let's say that. And
possibly the World Series.
Aaron Judge is chasing history right now. Currently, as we speak, he's at 62 home runs, and I think it's like 3-4 games left. I don't know if he'll get any more. He might smack one more, but he's already tied the Yankee record for home runs. And a shout out to them. Watch out for the Dodgers coming out the West. I think I like to see them. I'd love to see actually the Dodgers and the Yankees meet. You still gotta watch out for an underdog. Who was that? I was just saying. I'm gonna hold on to that, but I got something for y'all, but I don't want to say the wrong thing. But yeah, that's what's going on with baseball right now, because hey, it's October, baby.
It's October.
You already know.
Basketball.
Hockey coming back. Colorado Rockies, will they defend their title? Matter of fact, will the Tampa Bay Lightning come back and try to fight back? You know, they hit 2 in a row, got knocked out by the Rockies. See if they can return to glory. Hopefully the Caps can be in there and match all that up. Because I'm a Caps fan.
Shout out to the Caps. Caps play strong team. I'm a Caps fan.
Yes, sir.
I'm definitely a Caps fan.
Yeah. So, and that's what I got right now, man.
This has been BlockBoy SportsTalk with Marco and Vxe.
Already.
See y'all next week.
Yeah.
You get more of the predictions, more sport talk. We'll have special guests coming on soon. Stay tuned. Peace.
Salute.
I'm a block boy and block boys do block things. I'm a block boy and block boys do block things. I'm a block boy and block boys do block things. Once you in it, then you in it, and there's no stop.